I'm only here because Zoe insisted tirelessly, Olivia Reed whispered, her voice low as she gazed at her reflection in the diner's gleaming window. Her crisp corporate suit, a hallmark of her professional dominance, had been swapped for a soft azure gown, too laid back for the office, yet too refined for a casual night out. She exhaled slowly, her heart heavy with hesitation. One blind date, that's it, she vowed silently. As the head of a billion-dollar fashion brand, Olivia excelled at forging contracts, not engaging in light conversation. Romance was a faded memory, a chapter she'd sealed after too many betrayals and diversions. Love was a door she'd firmly shut, its key lost to time. But Zoe, her dedicated assistant, wouldn't back down. "Just meet him," Zoe had pressed with unwavering resolve. "He's unique, a single dad, warm, steady, and not remotely after your fortune." Olivia stepped into the charming Italian eatery, a departure from her usual elegant venues. The air was rich with the scent of herbs and nostalgia. A man signaled from a cozy corner table, standing as she neared. "Hi, I'm Noah," he said, his kind smile radiating warmth. His voice was soothing, like a familiar tune, his hazel eyes vivid with quiet strength, his flannel shirt slightly rumpled, a mark of a life lived genuinely. "Olivia," she replied, her handshake steady yet cautious. They sat, their initial exchange faltering before flowing into shared chuckles. Noah spoke warmly about his work as a high school art teacher, his passion for reviving old tables, and most dearly, his daughter, Ava. "She's 7, brimming with wonder, sees life in bright colors. She's my entire world," he said, his voice filled with devotion. "She's fortunate to have you," Olivia answered, caught off guard by a twinge in her heart, a quiet void she hadn't felt in years flickering faintly. Then suddenly Noah checked his watch, his expression softening further. "Would it be okay if Ava joined us for dessert? She's nearby with my sister, excited I'm on a grown-up date," he said with a grin. Olivia hesitated, her instincts guarded but nodded. "I'd enjoy that," she said, her voice warmer than anticipated. Soon, a girl with curly dark hair and wide, expressive brown eyes bounded over, holding a tattered bunny, its fur worn from years of affection. "Hi, I'm Ava," she said brightly. "Hi, Ava," Olivia replied, offering her hand with a heartfelt smile. But Ava didn't take it. She stood still, staring up with unyielding focus. Then, in a whisper that silenced the room, she said, "You're my real mom, aren't you?" Olivia's breath caught, the world shrinking to that instant. Noah's smile faded, replaced by a look of shock. "Ava," he started, his voice shaky, but Olivia raised a trembling hand. "What did you say?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper. Ava pointed, her small finger unwavering. "I see you in my dreams every night. Daddy says my mommy died when I was tiny, but you feel like her." "I know." Tears stung Olivia's eyes, a chill coursing through her. She turned to Noah, his face now stiff, pain swirling in his gaze. "Noah, what's she talking about?" she asked, her voice trembling. Noah exhaled unsteadily, his hands clasped tightly. "I didn't expect this. I wasn't certain it was you until now. I didn't come to unsettle you, but Ava's mother was Clara, your younger sister." The world spun, memories flooding Olivia like a torrent. Clara had died in a crash when Ava was 1, a loss that followed years of distance. "She rarely spoke of your rift," Noah continued, "only that she longed for you and hoped you'd return someday." Olivia's hand pressed her lips, stifling a sob. She hadn't spoken to Clara in nearly 8 years, a silly quarrel over forgotten words, haunting her since the funeral she was too ashamed to attend. "I didn't know she had a child," she murmured, her voice breaking. Noah nodded, his eyes kind. "She was scared to tell you, feared you wouldn't forgive her. But you were always part of us, through pictures, stories. Ava always sensed you. Ava leaned against Olivia's arm, her tiny fingers lacing with hers. "Are you mad at me?" she asked, her voice small. "No, sweetheart," Olivia whispered, tears spilling over. "Not at all." That night, dessert was overlooked. The three sat together, mending the broken fragments of a lost family. Olivia shared vivid memories of Clara's youth, her playful dances, her midnight laughs, each story a bridge to the past. Noah watched quietly, his heart warmed by their bond. Over weeks, Olivia and Ava grew inseparable, their connection deepening through shared moments. Noah and Olivia's relationship grew, rooted not in romance at first, but in shared love, shared grief, and a promise to raise Clara's daughter with all the love she'd left behind. Months later, at a lively school, at fair, Ava gripped Olivia's hand tightly. "Can I call you Mama now?" she asked, her eyes shining with hope. Olivia knelt, her eyes glistening. "Only if you mean it," she said softly. Ava beamed, her smile radiant. "I've always meant it." In the end, a reluctant blind date blossomed into a second chance, not just for love, but for healing, forgiveness, and a rediscovered family. Because sometimes unexpected moments lead us to where we're meant to be, not in offices or on paper, but in hearts that find their way home. Message: kindness, forgiveness, and compassion hold the power to restore what time and errors seek to erase. Family is not just who we're born to, but those we choose to cherish, love, and never abandon.